Good. Try that again. Good evening, everyone. Welcome along. It's Thursday, the 24th of October. Thank you very much for joining me. I will start with the apologies. I am so sorry for those of you who have just tuned in to see if I've succumbed to some horrible fate while I've been home alone. Unfortunately, no, I'm still here, I'm afraid. For those of you who were desperately hoping for that situation, I am still here. I am in one piece. I haven't even damaged myself in any way, shape, or form. And I've also not broken anything as well, which was something I was thinking that might be a bit of an issue. So yeah, no, everything is all in the place that it should be. And I've got one more evening of peace before it gets completely shattered. As one is back tomorrow and the other one lands at Manchester in the early hours of Saturday morning. So yeah, all good in my world. I just saw something out of the corner of my eye before I shut the YouTube live chat down. Something about I was very bright on BBC this morning. Yeah, I may have overstepped the mark. I might have upset Zoe a little bit, but I don't think she kind of got my sarcasm. But anyway, I shall cross that bridge next week. Oopsies. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure she took what I was saying as a joke. I wasn't being mean and horrible. But anyway, yeah, before I forget, happy birthday to Colin for yesterday, who is, as a Tottenham fan, is in London and not at the game, which I feel is that's like really frustrating in being in London and not at the game. But happy birthday, Colin. I saw a picture as well with you at the bench. So yeah, thank you very much for all you do as well. And for those of you who are still playing in the White Regis Social Club without Colin, enjoy your night and your peace and quiet for this evening. Let's jump in then and say hello to the rest of the people who have said hello, including my wife who jumped on the blinking shout outs. But anyway, she won't be watching, I doubt it. Starting at the bottom, hello to Jeanette and John and Laura Armstrong in Belfast. Good evening to you. Hello to Shireen, who says, can you say hello to Ryan Fox, who is the world's biggest Barbie fan? Sure. I mean, yeah. Well done to you, Ryan, for being the world's biggest Barbie fan. I mean, do you have a big collection? See, this is the problem with these. You know, they always leave so many unopened questions. I think this is why I don't sleep very well, because I always have so many unanswered questions running around my head with all of like the shout outs and stuff. So, yeah. Have you got the world's biggest collection of Barbies, or is it just that you like Margot Robbie? I mean, there's so many unopened questions. Hello to the newbies. Oh, hello. Oh, my wife is watching now. I'm in trouble. I'm about to get shouted at. Yeah, oh yeah. You know it's an evil text as she is watching and I've got no kisses on it, so I'm in big trouble. I'll get to hers in a second. Hello to the newbies of Linda and Claire and the Bakewell Tarts of Claire and Brian. Good evening to you guys. Hope you're well. Good evening to Sir Bill Tutor of Legendshire. Hope you are well as well. Not very good at films, and rap isn't my favourite music. I think you missed the C off the beginning of that there on your post, Bill. But hello to all of the YouTube live chat legends as well. Good evening to all of you guys. Hello to Annette, who says, can you say happy birthday to Charlotte Hayward, our lovely niece? That's from Annette and Kev. And even though it's your birthday, we're not letting you win. Do you know what? I adore the competitiveness out of people. I really, really do. You know, some people think, oh, that's a bit risky. But no, I love the competitive. Yeah, just so what? It's your birthday. It doesn't mean you win at the quiz. Love it. Yeah, it's brilliant. Hello to Jenny, who says, shout out to my daughter Debbie, who has a birthday on Sunday. That's Debbie Thorpe. Who has a birthday on Sunday and will be celebrating in Italy. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I hope you enjoy your birthday in Italy. Hello to Linda Herring. Good evening to you. Hope you're well. Hello to Mary and shout out to John. He got 50 last. John Wire, who got 50 last week. Well done. Congratulations to you. Hello. Yeah, and then we get on to hello to. Sorry, I should do this in the right way so I don't get shouted at. Hello to my adoring wife, who is still in Lanzarote. She comes back in the early hours of Saturday morning and said, well, hubby, enjoy your last 2 days of peace and quiet. I definitely am. Sat around the pool in the sun drinking cocktails, and I can testify to that. That was 9 hours she posted that, and I spoke to her probably a couple of hours afterwards. I think it was probably a couple of hours after that she put that on. And yes, she was sat around the pool. But yes, can't wait to get you both back here tomorrow. Hello to Selena. We have Ali visiting us, so hopefully we'll catch up with Pete and Mel for the quiz tonight. So good evening to all of you guys. Hello to the Fox Force 4 family, who have now become the Fox Force 5 family. That's making that a real mouthful, I'll be honest. Fox Force 4 was difficult enough. Now you've chucked V's into it as well. But the reason being a massive congratulations to the Fox Force 4 original member, Abigail, who made them grandparents again with gorgeous baby girl. So congratulations to all of you guys, all of you. Hope you are all doing well, which is the most important thing. So yeah, congratulations, Abigail, and to all of the Fox Force 5 family now. I'll get used to that. Hello to Keza, who says, hi Jay, could you say a big happy birthday to my hubby John from all the Baker family? He is a bit of a legend. Oh, bless him. Well, a big happy birthday to John. Yeah, from me and all of the Baker family. So hope you've had a really, really good day. Robinson got 4 out of 5 this morning. Well done to you. And I've just lost it. Oh yeah, had no idea on the lyrics and 3 lucky guesses on 2, 3, and 4. That's sometimes the best way to do it, Simon. It really is. Just pot luck and hope for best. I mean, to be fair, I mean, like they said this morning, they weren't whinging. It was all in good jest, but saying, everything's going well, and then I ruin it when I come along with the answers. And then they got the first 2 right, all of them. Just goes to show, really, doesn't it? No, the ones they thought they got wrong. Hello to our friends over in Sweden, the 2 weird dots above the O. Good evening to you guys. Hello to Moogie and Phil, if you've made it back from the station. We are picking family up from the station. We'll catch up ASAP, though, because we have never left a quiz undone. Bless you. Well, when you get back, you will hear this, and hopefully you've got back from the station in one piece, which I'm sure you will have done. Hello to Irene and to Bob. Sorry. Oh, no, it's quiz night to Bob. Sarah, I'm busy. Sarah, I'm really busy. I'm not watching anymore. Thanks. Even my wife's switched off and had enough. Yeah. Oh no, it's quiz night, Bob. And also a big hello, and hope you are having a lovely time to Vicky and Ben, who are feeling a lot more warmer than we are. I've just seen pictures. Get stuff to those two. They're in warmer climes, like Sarah, sipping on all sorts of stuff and enjoying life. So no, we're not going to say hello. Well, we will do. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying your 1 year anniversary. I can't believe it's 1 year since I came to your wedding. Bonkers. Hello to Lorna, who is home alone tonight because Kieran's at the pub. So give her a big hello. Hello, Lorna. I should clarify, he says he's at band practice, but we don't believe him. Never do. I saw a very sweet one. Let me jump onto Instagram. I saw a very, very sweet one on Instagram. There's 2 on here. Hello to Joan. It says, favorite day here once again. Let's see what we can do tonight. 4 out of 5 this morning. Didn't know the pixel one. You sound as though you need a rest after all the housework. Yeah, I'm all right. It's all good fun. But hello to you, Joan. But this one, I saw this as well. Jay, you try and get through this. Jay, you single-handedly hold my marriage together, which is always a worrying sort of sentence to read, but it kind of made sense. While my husband Julian is away all week driving a truck around the country, we join your quiz every Thursday for a bit of healthy competition and for the rights to choose our Saturday night movie, which is awesome. So hello to Ruth and hello to Julian. Hope you're both well. Julian, wherever you are in the country, one of the unsung heroes of the nation, truck drivers, because without them moving stuff around the country and the trained goods drivers as well, we wouldn't have stuff on the shelves. So the very much unsung sort of heroes of the road and making sure we get all the things that we need. So hello to both of you, and good luck to whoever wins tonight and whatever movie you end up with. I mean, who knows? I don't know what the choices are. Otherwise, I could probably have helped. I've watched all sorts this week when I've been doing bits and pieces. Let me just wait for that to load. There it is. Thank you. And that, please. I don't know why I'm musical tonight. Good luck, everybody. It's probably... I know why. We are a few pina coladas down and watching the Michael Jackson show. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, newest. See if anything else came in. Hello to Julie Eckersley, who is back home from Texas. Can you say thanks to my sister Jean for putting up with me? I'm sure she wasn't putting up with you. I'm sure she was absolutely loving your company, more than likely missing. I mean, to be fair, you'll be missing the weather of Texas. You won't be enjoying the weather back here in the UK, but and all the nice warm weather over there in Texas. But yeah, hello to both of you. So just under 2 minutes to go before we get into this evening's quiz. 50 questions coming up for you as usual. Close that, leave that one open, close that one down. My big clock Tells me what time it is, so I know where I'm up to. And if I've been waffling too long, but I've still got a minute and 34 to go. I'm just going to put my phone on silent. There we go. Yeah, Jack's back tomorrow, so he has done. I feel sorry for Colin, Jack's granddad, Sarah's dad, because it sounds like the three cousins have run him ragged this week. They've done everything from pumpkin picking, mini golf. They've been to a beach. They've been absolutely everywhere. So I spoke to him yesterday, and he was, I mean, to be fair, he looked like he was bouncing off the walls on sugar, but I think that's what grandparents do, but they don't realise how much it's you can be climbing the walls afterwards. So yeah, Jack sounds like he's had a great time. Sarah's had a great time in Lanzarote, although she's knackered from walking to various different places, but she went to some rodeo thing on Tuesday. And I've been sat here. Yeah, I've been working. I've been housework. Apparently, I'm not a wax melt person. Yeah, that's something that came up. Sorry, I'm just filling for 30 seconds because no more shout outs coming. But yeah, so yeah, according to Zoe Ball this morning, she never would have put me down as a wax melt and candle person. She didn't see the Guinness World Record attempt, did she? Good old Jadal. I should go down and visit Jadal, actually. Right. 11 seconds, 10 seconds. I can get on with the quiz, which would make a real change for me actually starting on time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go! Welcome along. It is Thursday, the 24th of October. Thank you very much for joining me. That's blocking that. There we go. Thank you for joining me this evening. 50 questions then, as always. Tonight, we are kicking off with some art and literature. We are kicking off with that for you this evening. We will start then with number 1. Complete the name of a D.H. Lawrence book. Lady What Lover? Complete the name of a D.H. Lawrence book. Lady What Lover? Clocks go back on Sunday, don't they? Oh no, we gain an hour, don't we? Yeah. That's not so bad then. Number 2, the 1954 novel by William Golding was entitled Lord of the What? So the 1954 novel by William Golding was entitled Lord of the What? Number 3, which famous writer and playwright's plays were notable for their use of soliloquies? Not easy for me to say. Which famous writer and playwright's plays were notable for their use of soliloquies? Number 4, the March Sisters of Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy were the central characters of which 1868 book? Patrons in the Discord server have already given up on the art and literature round because, judging by the random answers that are being thrown at me. Number 5, in which century were Jane Austen's main 6 books released? A couple of them were posthumously. But in which century were Jane Austen's main 6 books released? Number 6, what was the name of the book by Mary Norton that featured a family of tiny people who lived secretly in the walls and floors of an English house? So what was the name of the book by Mary Norton that featured a family of tiny people who lived secretly in the walls and floors of an English house? going to double check the website because I set this up on Monday. And I need to double check that I've actually taken the answers out. On that note, number 7, name the artist of this picture. Let's name the artist of this picture for number 7. Yes, I did. Number 8, name the playwright pictured here. Playwright, director, screenwriter. But name the playwright pictured here. Number 9, complete the name of a poem by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a what? Can't make a joke at this point. Complete the name of a poem by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a what? And finally, number 10, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman belong to which comic books? So Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman belong to which comic books? Sorry, that has got to be the funniest answer I've read for quite a lot. What the answer to I wandered lonely as a, and hats off to Simon Robinson, who's come up with quiz show host without wife and child. Well played. Geography round 2, number 1. Buenos Aires is the capital city of which country? Buenos Aires is the capital city of which country? Number 2, how many emirates make up the United Arab Emirates? So how many emirates make up the United Arab Emirates? Number 3, on which continent can the mountain of K2 be found? K2. Hungry as well. In which continent can the mountain of K2 be found? Sorry, when I worked in the Most Trade, when I worked for Perry's, there was a sort of takeaway kebab shop called K2's, not far from our dealership that many of us used to frequent. That's really made me hungry now. There you go. Well, an insight into my world as to how my brain goes from mountain to being hungry. There you go. Number 4. What is the name of this mausoleum? I'm just going to take myself off screen for that. It only says what, but what is the name of this mausoleum? Number 5. How many cities are within the ceremonial county borders of Greater Manchester? So how many cities are within the ceremonial county borders of Greater Manchester? I put the wrong camera back on. Put off screen me back on. No, there we go. Number 6, how many islands make up the Canary Islands? So how many islands make up the Canary Islands? Number 7, what is the capital city of Greece? So what is the capital city of Greece? Number 8, to start again, which is the largest country on the African continent by area? So which is the largest country on the African continent by area? Thinking about it. There we go. Oh! Oops. Which means I probably didn't change the other ones. Number 9, name the country. No one saw that, we're all good. Name the country for number 9. And finally, number 10, which line that runs around the whole of the Earth runs through the country of Ecuador? Ecuador. So round 3 then is blockbusters. These are in the style of the gold run that you see at the end of the TV show. Normally do these on a Saturday, but I thought I'll bring them across again to a Thursday night. I know when I did them a few months ago, everyone quite enjoyed them who only play on a Thursday. So here we go. In the style of the gold run, starting with this number 1. What TI is a vital financial protection in case of emergency required when going abroad? What TI is a vital financial protection in case of emergency required when going abroad? Number 2, what MT is a low-tack, lightly adhesive paper designed to be easily removed without leaving marks or residue? So what MT is a low-tack, lightly adhesive paper designed to be easily removed without leaving marks or residue? Yes, I've had the dictionary out. Although actually that is word for word off of a DIY brand shop website, but not the big one you think of. There we go. Number 3, what FW is blown at the end of sporting events by a referee? Not all sporting events, but those that have. Number 4, what GF is a phrase used to describe someone good at growing plants? So what GF is a phrase used to describe someone who is good at growing plants? Number 5, what TM is a form of electronic communication using only words or characters? So what TM is a form of electronic communication using only words or characters? Number 6, what AF is the name of former cricketer Freddie? So what AF is the name of former cricketer Freddie? Number 7, what GC is a metaphor that implies blocked advancement, especially in employment? So what GC is a metaphor that implies blocked advancement, especially in employment? Number 8, what CF is a food wrapping item? So what CF is a food wrapping item? I've got a joke answer that fits that. It's not the crazy frog. Number 9, what OYM is shouted at the start of a sprint race? So what OYM is shouted at the start of a sprint race? And your final question for the first half tonight. What PI was the forerunner for the TV show The X Factor? So what PI was the forerunner for the TV show The X Factor? There you have it. That's your first 30 questions that are coming in. Sorry, some belting different answers coming through on the Patreon Discord server. Oi, you move. I like that. Simon, and again, you're on fire tonight, Simon. Right, if you need a recap, if you are new and you're not sure and you want to have a look at those questions again or have a look at the pictures, etc., scan the QR code on your screen now or head to jvpqquestions.com. Click on today's date, which is the 24th of October. Click on part 1 and it will ask you for a code, which is on your screen now, which is 240166. That'll be on during the break as well. And yeah, that'll give you the first 30 questions and those pictures that were included in that round, so you can have some time to recap and have a look over those again should you so wish. In the meantime, so that all those details will be on screen in just a moment's time, because in the meantime I'm going to take a 7-minute break, and when I return we'll go through the answers to the first 30. See you after this. Okie dokie. Answers then coming up in just a moment's time. Is everybody back? You all good? Everybody ready to go? Right, okie dokie. Let's go then through the answers for the first part of the quiz this evening. Art and Literature, round one. Here we go, number one. Complete the name of a D.H. Lawrence book. It's Lady Chatterley's Lover. Number two, the 1954 novel by William Golding was entitled Lord of the Flies. Hold, please. That's fine. Sorted. Right, number three. Which famous writer and playwright's plays were notable for their use of soliloquies? It is William Shakespeare. Number four. The March sisters of Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy were central characters of Little Women. Number five. In which century were Jane Austen's main 6 books released? It was the 19th century, I think. 18... yeah, early 1800s. So it's the 19th century. Number 6. What was the name of the book by Mary Norton that featured a family of tiny people who live secretly in the walls and floors of an English house? It is The Borrowers. Number 7. Name the artist. It is Leonardo da Vinci. Number 8. Name the playwright. That is Harold Pinter. Number 9. Complete the name of a poem by William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud. Number 10. Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman belong to which comic books? It is the DC Comics. Round 2, Geography, number 1. Buenos Aires is the capital city of Argentina. Number 2, how many Emirates make up the UAE, the United Arab Emirates? It is 7. Number 3, on which continent can the mountain of K2 be found? It is Asia. Number 4, what is the name of this mausoleum? That is the Taj Mahal. Number 5, how many cities are within the ceremonial county borders of Greater Manchester? 2. There is Manchester itself, and there is Salford as well. So there are 2 within the ceremonial county borders of Greater Manchester. Number 6, how many islands make up the Canary Islands? It is also 7. I did forget to say at the beginning of this round that there is possibility that you might have the same answer twice, but never mind. But yeah, 7. Number 7, what is the capital city of Greece? It is Athens. Number 8, what is the largest country on the African continent by area? It is Algeria. Number 9, name the country. That is Denmark. And number 10, which line that runs around the whole of the Earth runs through the country of Ecuador? It is the equator. And on to your blockbusters. Number 1, what TI is a vital financial protection in case of emergency required when going abroad? It is travel insurance. And number 2, what MT is a low-tack, lightly adhesive paper designed to be easily removed without leaving marks or residue? It is masking tape. Number 3, what FW is blown at the end of sporting events by a referee? It is final whistle. Number 4, what GF is a phrase used to describe someone good at growing plants? They are green fingers or green fingered, however you've written that final word. But yeah, green fingers. Number 5, what TM is a form of electronic communication using only words or characters? It is text message. Number 6, what AF is the name of former cricketer Freddie? It is Andrew Flintoff. Number 7, what GC is a metaphor that implies blocked advancement, especially in employment? It is glass ceiling. Number 8, what CF is a food wrapping item? It is cling film. Number 9, what OYM is shouted at the start of a sprint race? It is on your marks. Good set. And finally, number 10, what PI was the forerunner for the TV show The X Factor? It was Pop Idol. That first series won by Will Young, and then was it Michelle McManus? And then they just got rid of the format and changed it to, or sold it to America, had a big fallout behind the scenes, and created the X Factor out of the ashes. Right, that is your first 30. How are you doing so far? Tot up your scores, swap your answer sheets back if you're marking somebody else's. But yeah, still to come, connections round and general knowledge this evening. Yes, indeed. This is the longest time I've actually spoken. Well, other than, no, this morning I was only talking for 10 minutes. Yeah, this is the longest time I've spoken a week because I've not really seen anyone. I went out to play pool on Monday. We had a cup match, and that's about it. I've not, because none of my two are here. So yeah, I'm sort of all out of words because I've not really done anything, to be honest. That's a good point. Next week, next Thursday, it falls on Halloween. I'm not a big fan of Halloween, I'll be honest. I have been roped into something for Halloween, but I'm not a massive fan of Halloween. So there might... I don't even know if I've done a Halloween theme round, you know. I'll have to have a look. I might have done. But yeah, on the main sort of basis, I'm not going to be sort of dressed in the Halloween costume and stuff. That was all Alex and Beck's idea, like, you know, a few years ago. But yes, the Halloween is on Thursday. Yeah, I don't know if I've done anything. I'll have to have another look. Anyway, right. Round 4 then is your connections round tonight. Scores are coming in. So here we go. As always, 9 questions. Question number 10. What links the 9 answers together? Let's start with number 1. What was the name of the mermaid that longed to be human in The Little Mermaid? What was the name of the mermaid that longed to be human in The Little Mermaid? Number 2, what is the surname of Spanish Formula One driver Fernando, who drives for Aston Martin? So what is the surname of Spanish Formula One driver Fernando, who drives for Aston Martin? Number 3, what first name is shared by former athlete Co and actor Stan? Yeah, if you've all gone off the first answer, you're all wrong, by the way. Number 4, what is the surname of former footballer Rio? So what is the surname of former footballer Rio? It's a devious connection around this way, by the way. I'm not saying I may have dropped a clue already tonight, but I may have. Number 5, at the end of Rocky 2, what name does he shout out after the victory? So at the end of Rocky 2, what name does he shout out after the victory? Number 6, in Greek mythology, what was the name of the goddess of love and marriage? Oh, hang on, I needed to double check this. Mythology. Queen of the gods in Greek mythology and a goddess of love and marriage. Yeah, no, I was right. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, in Greek mythology, what was the name of the goddess of love and marriage? I researched this and then I thought it doesn't make sense to me, but I thought it was someone else. But anyway, I am right. Number 7, which part of the eye is responsible for controlling the diameter and size of the pupil? So which part of the eye is responsible for controlling the diameter and size of the pupil? Number 8, what M is the archaic term for sailors? Did I skip one? No, there we go. What M is the archaic term for sailors? BRB. Weird J for a sec. Number 9, the form of address term MSTR is short for what? And as always, question number 10, what links those 9 answers together? So what links those 9 answers together? I know there's a lot of head scratching right now. As I said, there may or may have, I mean, it's not, it might have been a partial clue. If you want to look back through your answers, go for it. I don't think it'll help. While a couple of thousand people still continue to shout at me for being evil, here is your general knowledge round for this evening. Round 5, 10 random questions for you. If you're new to the quiz, I call it general knowledge because it's too long to explain. But it's basically general knowledge, but it's called general knowledge around these parts. And we'll kick off with number 1. Which tool can be flathead or Phillips? So which tool can be flathead or Phillips? Number 2, which gene maker had the 501s? So which genes maker had the 501s? Number 3, what is this animal? So what is this animal? Animal? I might. Oh no, I get shouted at for half points. No, I'm not going to give you half point. I've got a feeling people might get half the connection, and I was tempted to give away half points for the connection, just judging by what I can see out the corner of my eye. But no, I'm not giving half points. I get shouted at when I do that. Number 4, which duo had hits with Snooker Loopy and Rabbit? Rabbit, Rabbit, Rabbit. Which duo had hits with Snooker Loopy and Rabbit? Number 5, what is the name of a mound of earth made by ants as they dig out their nest? So what is the name of a mound of earth made by ants as they dig out their nest? Number 6, what is the name of the TV duo who present shows such as I'm a Celebrity and Britain's Got Talent? So what is the name of the TV duo who present shows such as I'm a Celebrity and Britain's Got Talent? I saw KSI popped up on Britain's Got Talent. He's been a judge over the last couple of weeks. There's probably a lot of you right now going, who on earth is KSI? And I apologise, he's a YouTuber, one of the biggest like sort of UK YouTubers. Number 7, what A is the name of small plants that grow in or near water and do not have any ordinary leaves or roots? So what A is the name of small plants that grow in or near water and do not have ordinary leaves or roots? And number 8, who has been interviewed in this iconic picture? Hold up one sec. Oh, you utter numpty. Right, bear with me one sec. Oh, sugar, I need to do it on here. I forgot to put the picture in. I thought I had a picture left over and I couldn't work out where it went. Right. Go back, go back, go back. Talk amongst yourselves, 30 seconds. So shift that up to there and just drop that in there, there, and there. There we go. Number 5, number 8. Who is being interviewed in this iconic picture? Seamless. Absolutely seamless. No one even noticed that there was no picture. Wrong screen now. There we go. Number 9. What? It's all going wrong now. Forgot I used this question this morning. If you're listening this morning, don't cheat. What was the name of the song that Torvill and Dean danced to win gold at the 1984 Olympics? Or as a load of people messaged into the show this morning. Sorry, what was the name of the piece of music that Torvill and Dean danced to win gold at the 1984 Olympics? No, that's the genuine picture. Phil, that's the genuine original picture. It's not the film version. So yeah, if you're listening this morning, don't cheat. And finally, number 10, in the acronym AGM, what does the A stand for? Okay, right. They are up on the hub now. jvpqquestions.com. Part 2 is there now. So head on over there now if you want a recap on those questions. However, you won't get a recap on that final picture. I'll see if I can add it in the break. I'll see if I can get into it, and I will see if I can get that picture added in. Yeah, so what was I going to say? Look, if at the end of the day, if you came for a professional quiz, you are really in the wrong place. Let's be honest. Right, I'm going to take a break, regather my thoughts, see if I can get my brain to fire on some kind of cylinders, because it feels like it's on none at the minute. And then when I come back, I might have some answers. I'm slightly concerned I don't, but I'm going to check. I'll see you in 7. All right, answers coming up then in a moment's time. I'm putting it down to the fact that okay, well, there's a couple of reasons. I've just checked my Word document. So when I write the quiz, I write the quiz and then I'll go and look for relevant pictures to fit what the question is. And for some reason on this one, when I've written it, I haven't. What I always do is if I need to find a picture, I put the words picture in bracket, which you'll see on the website because I take the answer out and leave the picture. So then you know that there's a picture down below. And for whatever reason, I've not done that on my Word document. I don't know why. So on complete autopilot, when I'm transferring it from Word doc to moving it across onto the presentation, I just copy from Word onto, you know, then what have you. And then when I get to the tag that says picture, I know I need to go and find the picture to accompany it. And for whatever reason, I haven't done that. So I'm putting it down to the fact that I'm here at home alone and I've had no one to talk to. So complete autopilot, not thinking. Plus, also, someone had a go at me this week, and I'm going to put it down to that as well. That unmentionable TV show that breaks everything whenever the words are spoken. Someone mentioned it to me this week and said, "Have you ever watched it?" I said no, and I had a right go at for the fact that I didn't watch it. Actually, no, it was Monday when I was at Paul. So yeah, I'm going to blame that as well. Anyway, right, let's give you the answers then. Put you out of your misery with the connection round because I think it's really done some damage to some people's brains this evening trying to work this one out. It is fiendish. I've not done a fiendish one for a while. Here we go. Connections number one. What was the name of the mermaid that longed to be human in The Little Mermaid? It was Ariel. I love the fact a lot of you jumped straight on this and thought it was washing powders. I wouldn't have been that obvious, I'll be honest. I really would not be that honest, but I have added it to the list. Number two, what is the surname of Spanish Formula One driver Fernando, who drives for Aston Martin? It is, for pity's sake. I'm going to go and have a very long word with myself in a minute. It is Alonso. I asked patrons this week if they could remember some of my mistakes for something I'm working on, and this list is getting bigger by just this quiz. Number three, what first name is shared by former athlete Co and actor Stan? Phew. It is Sebastian. Now, this links some of you thinking it was back to Little Mermaid, but it was in the first question. But anyway. Number four, what is the surname of former footballer Rio? Ferdinand. Number five, at the end of Rocky 2, what name does he shout out after the victory? Adrian! Adrian! Adrian. Just in case you didn't get that. Number six, in Greek mythology, what was the name of the goddess of love and marriage? It's Juno. Let me just bring this up because I know someone's gonna ping me on this, but it says here quite clearly. She was equated to Hera, queen of gods in Greek mythology. Oh, yeah, Juno, queen of the gods, goddess of love, marriage, and childbirth. Yeah, I'm gonna get shouted at, but I'm right. Number seven, which part of the eye is responsible for controlling the diameter and size of the pupil? It is iris. To be fair, any other answers don't work with the connection, so it's irrelevant. Number eight, what M is the archaic term for sailors? It is mariners. Number nine, the form of address term MSTR is short for master. And so what links them all together and to put you out of your misery, they are all characters from the play The Tempest. I did sort of half say that there was a clue in the fact that William Shakespeare was an earlier answer. But yeah, they are characters from The Tempest. Well done if you got that. I did say it was fiendish. General knowledge, your final 10 then. Number one, which tool can be flathead or Phillips? No doubt a lot of you probably put my name down for this, but it's actually a screwdriver. Flathead. I'm not a Phillips, though. Number two, which jeans maker had the 501s? It is Levi's. Number three, what is this animal? It is panda. Pandas. Someone said they're cute, which I'd go with that. Number four, which duo had hits with Snooker, Loopy, and Rabbit? It is Chaz and Dave. Or was Chaz and Dave? Me. Yeah, and all that. Number 5. What is the name of a mound of earth made by ants as they dig out their nest? It's a formicary. Number 6. What is the name of the TV duo who presents shows such as I'm a Celebrity and Britain's Got Talent? It is Ant and Dec. Number 7. What A is the name of small plants that grow in or near water and do not have ordinary leaves or roots? It is algae. Algae. Number 8. Who is being interviewed in this iconic picture? It is Richard Nixon. Yes, it is from the film, but you know what I meant. I was in a hurry. I didn't realise that was Michael Sheen on the left-hand side. Makes a very good, Frost, really. But Michael Sheen's that way out. He makes a very, very, very good character impersonations of many people. Number 9. What was the name of the song that Torval and Dean danced to win gold at 1984 Olympics? If you were listening this morning, it's Bolero. And number 10 in the acronym AGM. What does the A stand for? It is annual, as in annual general meeting. I think some of you put anthill for the formicary answer, and yeah, I suppose on paper that's right. So yeah, making a mountain out of a mountain out of a molehill. I'll give you anthill as well. So if you put anthill, you can have anthill. If you mark your own answers tonight, you can prove to the people you're playing with it's fine. Right, if you need a tiebreaker, it is this. According to a recent study, what percentage of the world's population lives on an island? Not like one individual island lives on, islands. So according to a recent study, what percentage of the world's population lives on an island? All right, normal service will be. In fact, this probably is not. If no, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna like defend myself a little bit. I've not had the quiz this bad for quite a while. So I'm putting it down to the fact that I've been left on my own to my own devices. So. Normal service will be, or the normal service of the last few weeks will be resumed on Saturday night. Anyway, back to this. Nearest to it gets the point, and it is 9%. So just under 10% of the whole world's population lives on an island, which makes it even more remarkable. There was a stat, I'm sure it's the Philippines, India, China and maybe Bangladesh make up 45% of the world's population. I think it's something like that, which makes it even more remarkable. So the remaining 55% of those, 9% of those people then live on an island. Very bizarre. Weird facts I've learned this week. Oh, hang on, I need to do your after quiz post, don't I? All right, after quiz post is on its way. By the time this I'm speaking reaches you, it will be up on Facebook and Instagram, so do share your scores, whatever they may well be this evening. Let me know how you got on tonight once you filter your way through my nonsense. Anyway, right, normal service will be resumed by next Thursday night. I'm back on Saturday with another 50 questions for you, as always, in the usual fun and games for the Saturday breaks. If not on Saturday, I will be back with you next Thursday night, hopefully more bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and actually with it next week, as I'm back into the normal routine with my two back home. I'm going to go for a long lie down in a darkened room for a little while, and I will be back with you on Saturday night. Thank you as always for being here. Thank you as always for playing along, and I will see you soon. As always, for me, take care. Stay safe.